What up? Welcome back to Fitness with Jesus. It's been like 5 days because life. Sorry, I try to be more consistent. Um, Dude, so I'm getting an MRI soon for my hip. We'll see what's going on with that. So today I wanted to show you guys some light plyos. My name's Cole Miller. I'm an athletic trainer. And yeah, so I was just at the gym. Typically, I rather do my plyos after a good warm up before I lift. But I lifted first today because I had to come to the park to show you plyos because I didn't want to record inside the gym I was at. So I'm just going to show you some low-level plyos for those who are starting to get into them. It's a bit muddy, so I'm going to be flinging mud. So one thing is, if it's wet out, do it on the sidewalk. But I'm going to show you stuff here. The park has like exercise stuff. But since it's kind of wet, I'll just be right here. So, you can do your warm up and stuff. I'm already warm and my legs are shaking. So forgive me if I'm not getting very high. Pogos. About 10 just to get warmed up. I haven't done plows in like a while. Because of just overuse injuries, fatigue. I deloaded, started a new program, and but I have to get some jumps in today, so I'm gonna do like light stuff, like what I'm doing now. This is like entry to plyo kind of stuff. Yeah, I'm only gonna show you 3 or 4. So one thing for plyos is it's max intensity. You're jumping as high as you can, as fast as you can, then you get a long recovery. But for our sakes, I'm going to show you a couple of these, then the others and the others, and I'll stop recording because I don't want to make it a million minutes like I've been making. Something more palatable. So usually I would do like 4 sets of 10 of these just to warm up. These are just to get your neurological system firing. Make sure that you're trying to dorsiflex on the jump. I have a bad habit of plantar flexing. It's hard. Side view there. Ooh, I drank all my water at the gym too, and I forgot to fill it up in the water fountain. Oh well, it's all good. We got Jesus, rivers of living water. I wanted to talk about jumping, but there's only one time when I looked it up in the Bible that has the word jump in it, and it's when they're jumping off the boat to swim to the island in Acts. and, and so I guess we'll say jump for joy. So in Luke chapter 10, they are joyful. They come back to the Lord saying, even the demons have to submit to your authority, and it's good and joyful. We're jumping for joy that God has that kind of authority, so that's good. So this one, you just, boom. Whew, it's muddy though. I almost died there. I do about 10 on each side. Let's see if the other side's less muddy. You could probably hear the squish. It's so muddy. But that's the idea, is that 3, 4, 5, 6. Now I don't want to go super fast because it looks like I'm about to die. It's a bummer. I wanted to show more, but I might not be able to. It's all good. So I'll show you the next one. You step here, and it's a step up jump, and then land. Three or 4 on one side. Switch for your other leg. Muddy shoes. Oh well, it's slippery right there. So obviously, know your environment. For educational purposes, I'm showing you, but I'm not going very hard. So that's 3 exercises I showed you. I'll show you one more. It's a little more advanced depending on how high you go. So you're here, you step off with 1 foot, and immediately jump. And then step off with the other foot, get sucked into the ground because it's muddy. And I like to do 2 on each foot stepping off, so 4 in total per set, and I do about 4 sets of those. So that one's really easy to overload because then you go to the next, and you basically just don't go up unless you're getting at least that high, but I'm afraid to do it here. Oh yeah, I'm sinking into the ground. But yeah, that's 4 plyometrics that you can do. You can find a step to do them in and stuff. I'll scoot back so you can see me. The first one, the pogos, like 4 sets of 10 with a minute break in between. The second one, the shuffles, where you're stepping up like, but you're tapping. 4 sets of 20 with a minute break in between. Stick. Stick, wee! I threw it. Then the next one was the box step ups. 3 to 4 jumps per leg is a set. So like you'll do 4 sets on each leg, like on this side and then this side. Break for a minute. Do that 4 times with 4 jumps on each leg, so a total of 8 jumps on that per set. And then the box step offs, it's a total of 4 sets of 4, where you step off with your right 2 and your left 2, and you can add height depending on how high you're going. And I guess I'll show you the muddy ground so you know what not to do it in. I just wanted to really make this video. See, look, squishy mud, squishy mud. It's easier to see over here, yeah. So when you go to the park, make sure it's not that muddy, because that's a problem when you're jumping, slipping. If you got cleats, it's not that bad, but in shoes, it's okay. It's like, you don't want to get hurt. We're here for longevity and performance. So jump for joy. Like, comment, subscribe. I hope it was a fun one. I'll show you more plyos, and I'll explain the science behind the plyos soon too. That'll be cool. Yeah, I should do that in another plyo video. If you think I should explain the science behind plyometrics, leave a comment saying plyos. All right, peace.